All right, so now for the word and image recognition assessment. So this assessment is used for your child to go through and see if they can recognize the image and select the answer. So this is word recognition. Now you don't want your 3 or 4-year-old to use this without your supervision or without you standing behind them until they get more familiar with using the mobile device or the mouse and keyboard. So previously I had shown everyone how I created this using Google Forms and how easy it is to delete something. So we can delete the image title. Okay. Or if we want to add it back, add the image, search, frog, and let's choose this little guy, select, and that did not add it in the right spot, so we're going to delete that and add the image, search, frog. All right. And then let's just play around. Let me show you how your child can use the assessment. So we're going to get a pre-filled link. Allow that pop-up. So if we want to pre-fill our responses to have the what is that called? The answer key, we can do that. And then once that is done, scroll down, we can get the link, copy the link, and then we can have that. So Control V for paste, enter, and then we can use this to take the assessment. All right, so our child's name, go through and answer these real fast. As you can see, that kind of got out of order. No, I'm sorry, didn't. This is cup. Sorry, I was thinking that this was juice. I thought I messed up. Frog, pen, and tape. We're going to submit that. All right, the response has been recorded. Now let's go back to our main one. Back to the main Google form. And here we can see that we have 2 responses. So we show the first one is the summary. So of all the responses that we have, so we have a response from Joe and from Thomas, and a summary of overall how the children answered and how many they got right. And then we can review our individual responses. Oh, I'm sorry. Individual responses. And okay, Joe answered these. Hat, cat. Oh, he got this one wrong. Joe, this is a tree, not a car. All right. Go through all those, and then we'll go to the next one. And Thomas, looks like Thomas got all of these right. Go from there. So again, this assessment is to show how well your child or children can do the word and image recognition. Now there's some different settings that we can choose for this. So for the presentation, we can add a progress bar at the bottom. So as your child is taking this assessment, they can see how much they've already done, how much further they have left to go. We can shuffle the question order because, of course, our children like to memorize things. So after a while, they're going to become familiar with the order that the hat and the dog and the cat are in, and they're going to select the correct answer every single time. So if we shuffle the question order, then it's going to throw them off a little bit, and then we can truly assess them again to see how well they do the word and image recognition. And of course, once they get bored of that, we can change up the pictures and the answers. So it'll be different. And as they become more advanced, we can choose bigger words for them. So let's see what that looks like. Save that. And bear with me, this is the first time that I have done this. So let's get our and you see how it changed it up, right? And it really messed it all up. All right, so a little oopsie because like I said before, I'm not familiar. I shouldn't say familiar. I am not super smart on Google Forms. Oh, good, it took it back. All right, so we are not going to shuffle the question order because it messed it all up. So what I'm going to recommend to you, and I guess that was a good learning experience, don't shuffle on this. So what I'm going to suggest is when you want to add different things or create a different order, then you're going to have to go in here and change up that order by simply editing, changing the picture, changing the answers, or just create a bunch of different ones so that your child can have fun doing different ones. And then, of course, modifying it, different colors, right? That's nice. Background color, a little purple in there, add a custom color. Ooh, let's do some pink. Add, oh, a little pink. All right. And then the header, we can choose an image. Some jelly beans, rainbows, some bubbles, just like that. All right. So really cool, right? Change it up, how it looks, edit it. So again, really good assessment that you can use. You can use Google Forms to create any type of assessment that you need for your child's learning needs, basically. And learning types, more visual, more hands-on. If you want to do, instead of word recognition, multiple choice, we can do short answers. Okay, so they can type in, oh, this is a hat. So that'll also assess their spelling, how well they can spell. So we know hat is H-A-T, so we can have the option in there for them to spell it. For this one, we can have checkboxes. Change it up how they can answer their multiple choice. Drop down answers. See what that looks like. Multiple choice grid. All right, different look to it, right? If we want them to write us out something, like write a sentence like, this is a cat. So of course it's going to be for your older and more advanced children. So I hope this taught you something on the assessment for Google Forms and how to implement it into your child's learning, whether they are already in school or they're still at home with you before they start preschool or kindergarten. Thanks for watching.